Okay. It's like,
Right.
so tell me, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an airline pilot. I fly for Virgin Australia. I fly from the east coast to the west coast, so that's Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, all the way to Perth and back. And I do that for Virgin Australia. So I have a great job.
Excellent. How many years have you done that?
I've been flying for about 24 years now. I've been with this airline for about 12, 13 years. Before that, I was a policeman, actually, in Victoria. I spent 12 years as a policeman. So I changed vocations and I have a great time. Got a great job.
So would you define flying an airplane more stressful or less stressful than trading?
Oh, definitely less stressful. Trading's a bit more stressful, especially when you push the button.
Right. But so talk to me a little bit about why you started trading. What intrigued you about it?
Well, I get a fair bit of time off with my flying, and I quite often spend overnights in Perth, which happens all the time, Brisbane and all those sort of places. And I thought, well, I'll give that a go. And the only reason I'm an airline pilot is because I gave it a go. So I thought I'll give it a go, and within that, I then heard about the Pro Trader program, and that's really how I got into Pro Trader.
And what really intrigued you about Pro Trader? What
Well,
was it
it's because it's quite quick. I quite enjoy listening to Mark and reading Cameron's précis on what's going to happen on the market or what they believe is going to happen, and I found that quite intriguing, and I wanted to learn it.
So how long have you been trading now?
With Mark and Cameron in Pro Trader about 6 weeks. Not very much. I'm a beginner,
Okay.
so I'm going to give it a go for the next year or two. I'm definitely going to give it a go.
Excellent. Very good. So what do you think about the Pro Trader event here in Bangkok?
I think it's fantastic. Look at the weather. It's beautiful. It's a bit hot, a bit humid, but no, it's great. I'm wrapped here. When I found out it was coming on, I pushed the button. I was straight in.
So tell me a little bit about the relationship with Mark and Cameron. How do you feel working with them? Is it easy? Is it hard?
I find it quite easy. I like the way Mark's instruction is on the FTSE, and I listen to everything he says, and I'm actually in and out, and I've made losses because he's not happy with what's going on. So I've got out, and I don't mind. I don't go against them. They know what they're doing, and I'm hoping to get to that stage sometime where I can make my own decisions.
So what's your ultimate goal?
Well, with my job, I can take. I have a very flexible roster where I can work a roster and on a month on and a month off, and eventually I'd like this to possibly even take over. So we'll just have to wait and see. That's a few years away yet. I'm not giving up anything until I start mastering it, which is going to take quite a while.
Who's the highest percent turn? What's 6.2 from Tim, flying high.
We have a high flyer that is not only just a high flyer, he is a pilot and he flies A330s, if I'm not wrong, and he made $6,000 today on trade. Good on you, mate. Tim, nice ball stop. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to flying with this guy at some point.
Oh, I agree. Once you agree. Come on.
It'll change your life.
It will.
The event was fantastic as normal. I came last time in October and enjoyed myself then, and I enjoyed myself this time. It's fantastic. I made just over 6,000, so I did pretty well today. I come every 6 months whenever they have it, so I really enjoy it. You learn so much.